Hey Matt, this is a response to your video. Loads of people have responded to this video, so it's really cool. I'd come up with a cool question like that if I could think of one, but this is just a response about my favourite or DVDs or ones that stand out. The main one is this, My Baby. You've probably all seen it. I unboxed this when I first got it, but this is a Prisoner Cellblock H complete collection. Bet many of you don't even know what the show is. I know some of my subscribers are big fans, so very cool. This stands out because, well, for starters, it's the biggest box set in the world. It was at the time I bought it. I don't think anything else has replaced it yet. I'm sure something will, but at the moment this is the biggest. It's 174 discs, I think, and 692 45-minute episodes, which is a lot of TV. This was a cult, you know, really, it's got a big cult following, even though many people don't know what it is. I'm sure many people do remember this being on TV in Australia in the 80s and the UK in the 90s. That's when I watched it, and in America it aired as well. Don't know when, but probably in the 90s as well. But enough babbling. I just love it. It's so big, it's so heavy. When people look at my collection, when they see this, they're like, what the hell? Even if they don't know what it is, they're pretty amazed by it, so it's very cool. You got the this big, huge book, which is really cool. And then you have, it's got a lot of keys in it. Some keys, it's quite cool. You can look it up. And as you can see, all these volumes. I've got more. I've got 2 out. I've got that one out, which I'm watching. Episodes, can't see that, 497 to 512. I'm on 502, I think. Yeah, I've watched 502 episodes. But I have been watching it since way before I got the box set. Another thing that makes it pretty cool, to me anyway, is one of these volumes is signed. I can't. It's got 14. Is it 16? Not 16. Damn it. Can't remember which one it is now. 13? Yeah, 13. This is signed by Val Lehman, who plays B. Smith. My favourite character in the series. She's just iconic. I mean, the Freak is probably the most iconic in the show. But B. Smith is the best, and I started buying these individually when they first came out, and Val, who was working with the release, was signing them. So I had the first, well, I didn't have the first 17, I had about 9 or 10 of them signed, but I sold them and just kept the one with Val actually on the cover, because that was cool. But the ones I sold that were signed obviously sold for a higher price, which helped pay for this. And it's the most expensive DVD I'll probably ever buy in my life. I hope. It was almost £600. I hate saying that. And at the moment, actually, with the exchange rate, the exchange rate's not too good. So actually now the cheapest you can get it is about 700, I think. So yeah. If I sold the DVD collection, this one would get me the most money. And it's got, like, these later volumes have got 6 discs in it. Like, that's a bonus disc, exclusive to the box set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 episodes per disc. And the earlier volumes have got 4 discs, but I'm on the 6 disc volumes now. Can't get in. And these discs, It's this, I've kept these because it kind of makes it a bit more collectible for me. But as this is one of the earliest boxes that came out that they produced, it had a few faults, and so they sent me replacement discs, and everyone else who had faults. So this one is the first copy of volume 3, disc 3. I can't remember what was. Oh, these were mixed up. They'd mixed the episodes up and it was horrible, so luckily they replaced that before I got to those episodes. I'm still not on those episodes. So I've just put a little ticket in there explaining why that's a replacement disc. Same with that, those were the mixed ones. And then this one, volume 24, some audio was missing in episode 379. So that's been replaced. So I keep those in there for old time's sake. But yeah, these episodes, you know, it's amazing that they're all on DVD, because it's just amazing. First episodes, it's volume 1. They actually were made in 1978, so 79. So you've got 79, 1979, that's the wrong way, all the way up to volume 40, which it ended in 1986. So yeah, I just love it, and I've been watching it for ages, worth every penny to me. And of course this case is just cool. It's huge, but at least they all fit in there. So that is the pride and joy of my collection. I've got a few more I thought I'd just show because they're my other favourites. We have the All About Eve steelbook. This was in one of my updates before Christmas, I think. The reason this is like standout for me, it's not rare or anything, I don't think, but I saw this once when I was really tight on money. This was like, I'd just got out of college, I was living in a student house, and I didn't have money to spend on myself at all. I still had DVDs, had about 200 at the time, but I wanted this so bad. I saw it in the shop, had to pass it by every time I went in there. Couldn't afford it, and I love Betty Davis, and All About Eve is one of my favourite films ever. So, and this steelbook just looks so cool, and I had no steelbooks at the time, but this is still my favourite steelbook ever. Yeah, so when I finally got it, just found it on eBay, because of course it wasn't in the stores anymore, because this was like 3 years ago when I first saw it, and I've only just got it. Yeah, so when I got it I was just so happy, and I display it up there, because I love it so much. And it's got like a really cool booklet. I won't get it out because I've shown it before, but yeah, that one's one of my favourites. And then this one doesn't seem special, but it is. This one I didn't get too long ago either. This is Do the Right Thing, the Criterion edition. Basically, I just love this film so much, and when I look at my Criterions, this one is just my absolute favourite. I haven't watched a lot of Spike Lee movies, to be honest, but this is just amazing. It's about just like everyday life in this, I think it's Bed-Stuy. Yeah, Bed-Stuy in Brooklyn, and basically the racial tensions just like sort of mount up, but in very subtle ways, and then it just like explodes at the end. It's just so well done, and I've watched pretty much all the extras on this, and I'm pretty bad for watching extras, so yeah, I don't know, it's just my favourite Criterion. And Spike Lee does some really good extras, like he does video introductions to like all the extras on there, which gives good insight into the film. Second disc, first disc, and then of course the Criterion booklet, which is always good. It's Sal's Pizzeria, which is a big thing in the movie. Yeah. I really want to get more Criterions. That case looks a bit bubbly. I really want to get more Criterions, but this one is just my favourite. So yeah, of course I love all my. I got some, I got the Old Boy set, which I love. I got the Vengeance trilogy set, which I love. I got the Pan's Labyrinth set, which is it's fairly hard to get hold of. You can pick it up, but it's quite expensive now, and that's really nice. Yeah, I love lots of these things, but those were just a few of my favourites. Yeah, cool idea, Matt. And I really enjoyed everyone else's responses. Bye.